Hey everybody, this is your girl, Miss Jovial. Thank you so much for joining my video. I was just here to give you a brief update on what I'm doing right now. You all know that I wanted to get into digital marketing and it's a lot of work. I have to tell you this, okay? Well, let's get into it real quick. But before we do that, make sure you like, share, subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it. And please comment if you have any tips for me or you have a comment of what you're doing. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing that I'm doing is I'm pumping out more videos. I'm really getting into the brink of things. Okay, so I have created two new channels, faceless videos, one on YouTube and the other one on TikTok about the toxic workplace because I think I need to get my story out there. I don't want to do it like here on this platform. I don't mind talking about it, but I just want to create like different videos, like maybe 45-second, 10-second, 45-second videos about my experience in the workplace and having a toxic boss in a toxic space. And I want to get it out there because I don't ever want anybody to go through what I went through. Seriously, because it was a lot. Me dealing with blood pressure and anxiety. I can't sleep at night. I can't eat hardly, and it was just a really bad feeling, making you feel like that, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough. You start questioning your abilities. And I didn't like that. And it took me 3 years to realize that I was being bullied because I have to admit that the first 7 years at this company was fab. We had so much fun. We had great chemistry with I had great chemistry with the coworkers and the people that we work with outside of the team. And these last 3 years, things changed, and it's not a good look at all. It wasn't a good feeling because y'all know I could go there with people, but because it was in a professional space, I kept my cool. So yeah, so now I'm not with it anymore, and like with that anymore. And once I build my own team, I will never disrespect anybody. Never. It won't happen here. No, because I don't tolerate belittling people. I don't tolerate making people feel like they're not worthy or they're not smart enough. Nah, we don't do that here. Not in this space. But anywho, so right now, number one, I'm doing my like I said, the faces videos. And the name of it is called I.deserve.better. And on TikTok, it's called I.deserve.better 1 because somebody already had I.deserve.better. So I just added a number 1 at the end. And it's pretty much just giving you signs of what to look for when you're in the workplace and the space becomes toxic. And a lot of times you're not familiar with, what you're experiencing because it's something different, but you can't put your hands on it. Sometimes you can put your hands on it, sometimes you can't. But that is what these faceless videos are for. And I don't have a problem in talking about it. My goal is to, and I put it on my mind map today because I decided to create a mind map with Canva. Yeah, I told y'all I'm learning. I'm learning. It's a process, but I'm learning. I created a mind map, and I'm going to be doing a lot of lives on YouTube. I've never done it, but I'm going to do some lives on YouTube this week. So just stay tuned, okay? So I'm working on that. And then number 2, I created a music journal, a digital music journal for us music lovers. I like to take people back down memory lane when I play my music on TikTok Live. And I know that the lyrics within the songs hold memories. And they also are very therapeutic to your problems because sometimes music knows the solution to your problem before you do. And so what I did was I thought about the different experiences that were kind of similar to all of us growing up. Like when on a Saturday morning when your mother used to wake you up at 7 o'clock in the morning and tell you to start cleaning the house because wasn't nobody going anywhere unless the house was clean. What songs were playing in the background? And a lot of us remember that because, like I said, songs trigger memories. Yeah, they trigger memories. And so I've designed that journal to do just that. And I've also shared 25 of my favorite songs, some of my playlists that everybody's been asking about, like, where's your playlist? Where's your playlist? So I included it in as a bonus. So this is my first time doing it, and I'm really excited about it. I also am working on a digital product, how to create a profitable side hustle that I am starting to push. I start pushing it out sometime this week. But yeah, I wanted to do that simply because I don't want people to suffer in silence, because I'm trying to stop that, especially for minorities, because and I do mean women specifically, whether you're black, white, Spanish, whatever it is that your race is. I don't want us to continuously suffer in silence, because it's daunting. It's depressing. It's devastating. And it takes a toll on your personal life. And I just don't want you to bring it home and take it out on your family. So I came up with a way that I did it. And actually, it was, and you know what's so crazy about my situation? I had been working on a side hustle a long, long, long time ago, not knowing that it would replace my 9 to 5, or it would jumpstart my my new, well, it's not 9 to 5, but it would jumpstart something new, a new path for me to get away from the 9 to 5. I had no idea it was coming, but I had been doing it for so long, and it was just like, oh my God, it's starting to, soon, because I walked away from my job May 1st, right? I started working on my side hustle, started making money May 2nd. So no, I'm sorry, May 3rd, because wait, no, I'm lying. I'm lying. That Friday. You know why? Because that Wednesday, I took myself out to dinner. My girlfriends and I went out to dinner, and we celebrated for my freedom. And we were praying together, hoping that my health improves, because I told you all that my stress from the job was so great that I was at stroke level. I was definitely at stroke level. Well, my doctor told me that. And I had a really hard time taking pills, because I don't like to take medication. I mean, I'm 56 years old, never had to take medication. And when I had to take it, it was a little bit overwhelming for me, because I had to remember I had a pill to take every day to stay alive. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm getting used to it. I did forget 2 days last week, but I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. It's something new. Yeah. So yeah, I'm doing the online teaching, and I'm having a ball with it. I'm having so much fun, because I've done it for so long, but I'm making more money with it right now, because I increased my rate, and I'm going to save that for another video. So I have okay, so I got YouTube that's coming up. I'm gonna start doing live YouTubes. I think I told you all that. No, or did I say that? Let me just say it again, because I can't remember if I said it or not. But I'm gonna start doing updates on my journey through live YouTube videos, as well as TikTok. I'll probably be doing some videos on um, my page, my regular page, Miss Jovial _1. And I'm just want to get more active, so I can get my name out there. And I want to be able to share my story, because, like I said, I don't want anybody to go through what I went through. It was the worst. Yeah, it was the worst. Next thing that I'm doing, I'm learning about different AI apps. I'm up to like 30 that I've learned how to do, which is pretty cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I am thinking about doing like an online course. I mean, I don't know if you call it an online course. It's like maybe a workshop on Zoom to teach people ages 45 and up how to, um, how to make a profitable income, or yeah, profitable income online or something like that. I haven't decided what I was going to do. Because like I said, it's still a lot I have to learn. I am involved with a lot of trainings um, online. I work with the digital, I forgot the name of the group. It's called the Digital Club. I can't remember what it is. And then I have Jalen. He is so funny. Oh my God, he is hilarious. But I do follow him on TikTok, and I do participate in his lives and workshops as well. But I think what we all should do is like get involved with some of the workshops that are available online, so you can learn more about what digital marketing is, how you can make a profit off of it, how to grow your own business online, because there's so many great trainers out here. It is unreal. And of course, I do follow Sean Cannell. I'm in his program as well. I think what's the thing about me is that it's just me. I do take advantage of Fiverr.com, which is a website that which I can hire freelance to help me with, like, for example, my music journal and my side hustle ebook. But it's a lot when you have to do it by yourself. But you do what you got to do until you get better. Because my biggest dream is to develop a team of people that I could just really start, becoming an advocate for people who feel stuck in the 9 to 5, people that are looking for supplemental income. That's my goal, and I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. It just takes time for me because, like I said, I don't. It's just me, myself, and I. And at the same time, I still have to, pay for my house. I haven't gotten there yet, people. I haven't, but I'm working really hard to get there. I'll get there. I'll get there. It's just like I said, it's challenging, but here's the thing that I want to share with you. I love doing it. I love learning. I love being proactive in the morning when something has to be done. When somebody tells me, "Did you do this or you do that?" Yeah, it's done. And it's usually the team that I work with on Fiverr. You know, there's one girl that I work with. She is like God sent, okay? Because we worked yesterday, and I'm so grateful for her because sometimes you could find some really good pros on Fiverr. I mean, people that really care about your well-being, and I believe that she really cares about my well-being, and that's why I work with her so much. So I got her, like, I pay her every 2 weeks a certain amount of money, and she's agreed to it so that anything that's needed, she just takes care of it. Um, Instead of me having a sales funnel, I decided to create a website, but websites are kind of played out right now, so I changed the website into a funnel. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. And I also started to blog, which is a lot of fun. So I'm on my feet. I'm staying busy. I'm doing whatever it takes to get where I need to be. I'm working on $10,000 a month. It's a process. But I'm doing the best that I can do with what I have. And I'm not gonna come on here and say, okay, I'm making 20,000 a month or I'm making 5,000 a month. No, I'm not there yet. That's the reality. I'm not there yet. I'm not. And I want this channel to be very authentic, to let you all know when I'm struggling, what I'm struggling in, because people are willing to help you. They are, and I've learned that, even on YouTube, on TikTok, and Instagram, that people don't mind reaching out and saying, "Hey, this is what you need to do." You know what I mean? And that's what I like. That's what I like more than anything, because once I perfect digital marketing, I'm willing to help other people as well. And so, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I am doing the affiliate marketing, whether when the brands reach out to you and see if you could, promote their videos and promote their brands, I mean, their products. I'm sorry, their products. And I earn a commission on it. I'm still doing that. And I'm being very successful. And you know what's something that I noticed? Honey, I did a video on humidifiers months ago, and I sold 5 of them last week. I'm like, oh my God. So here's what I'm going to do this week. Everything that I have from different brands, all the products, I'm going to update all of the products and resend new videos out, for updates. So I'm going to take care of that this week. Yeah. So you see, I have a lot on my project. I mean, on my paper. I'm on my plan, on my schedule. So I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited. Like I said, I created a mind map, and it's just a map of the things that you need to do. It's easier to see it on paper or to see it in front of you versus just saying in your head, "Oh, I got to do this, I got to do that," because I used to do that. And then going to these workshops, I realized, okay, D, you got to do more than that. Okay. So I had to start looking at it. So if you can go to canva.com, um, it'll show you, if you type in mind map, then you'll see what I'm talking about. Because you got to put down everything that you got to work on, and then put little notes under each category that whatever it is you got to do, whatever the task is, you just write it down, and then you see it, and then you become more active, productive throughout the day. Um So yeah, I'm learning. And here's the thing: a lot of people think that it takes a lot of money to do digital marketing, but it really doesn't. I think that the most important, I think that the three, to me, the three most important apps that you need, or three things that you need, not all apps, but three things that you do need to in order to, start digital marketing. You need your phone, okay? Because you need to, create videos. You need you need the editing app. I use InDesign. I used to use CapCut, but they doing something with their stuff. I don't know. They talking about they own your videos. They own every time you edit or something. I don't know what's going on over there, but I do have InDesign. And the third thing you need is Canva. Canva is your bestie, bestie, bestie friend. Okay, especially with digital marketing, because that's how you create your ebooks. That's how you create your, your digital guides and things like that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Digital guides are really big. They're really big because you got to remember something. A lot of people don't like to read anymore, so you have 7 seconds to capture their attention. I'm not going to edit this video because I'm being very authentic. I make mistakes when I speak, even though I am a Toastmaster. But hey, I make mistakes. What can I say? But I'm not going to edit anything because I want you all to see my journey. I want you to come with me on my journey and see the progression. And that's why, I'm going to do my best to keep you all updated, because if anybody else wants to do what I do at my age, I'll help. I don't mind helping other people. I don't like to withhold information from people, because I do believe that this world is big enough to share in abundance. So whatever I know, But I've learned quite a bit. I've had a lot of people, that I grew up with. That's like, wow, you're really doing this. How do you do it? How do you do it? So yeah, so that's what I'm working on. So that's about it, guys. So I got to get in here because I have to. I have I think about 3 or 4 classes online teaching today. Um, and then after that, that's it. Oh, just so you know that with the online teaching, give you a quick update. I told you all that I do participate in. I mean, I am a teacher with Cambly, with VIP Kid and Preply. I kind of put Preply. I put Cambly and VIP Kid on hold because I've been doing so much work with Preply. And so if you're interested with Preply, let me know. I'll show you how to do it. Otherwise, you can just go to preply.com and fill out the application. But if you need help as to, where to find the activities and what to do with the students, just let me know. So let me know at the bottom, comment below. But I started out with $9 an hour. I know y'all that ain't enough. And so I was like, I've been doing this for so long. So I said, you know what? I stayed there for like 2 weeks. And the only reason why I made it $9 is because I had to build a clientele. Well, I built it to 10. Um, and then I went to 20 because the $10 I did it for 1 week. But I ended up getting like maybe about 12 people. So, okay, that's a pool. Then I asked them to write a review for me. So they wrote the review, and very nice review. So of course I thanked them for it. And then I moved up to 20, and then I moved up to 30. And starting August 1st, I'm moving up to $40 an hour. And then September the 1st, I will be at $50 an hour. I'm not playing. I'm not playing because you know what? My background is speech and language pathology. And I know the different strategies that I need to help people learn how to speak English. I can do it. And I don't call myself an expert, but I know what I'm doing. I put it to you that way because I'm not an expert in anything, but I know what I'm doing. There's a method to the madness. Remember Karate Kid? Wash on, wash off with Danielson and Mr. Miyagi. There's a process that I use. Anyhow, that's the update. But you guys let me know what you're doing. I mean, how's your 9 to 5 going? How's your, how your side hustles are doing? Do you have a side hustle? Are you interested in getting a side hustle? Visit me and visit me here, visit and put the comment below, and let me know what y'all doing because I would love to hear from you. But in the meantime, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You like, you share, you comment below. And I will see you on the next video. Love you. I'm rooting for you too. Bye.